Hey everyone, I just wanted to go over a few things really quickly about my Uniden SDS100. Added the GPS to it, pick up the Globalsat BR-355S4 off of Amazon. Ended up getting it for $30 and change. Sometimes you can find it cheaper, but that's what it was. Ended up making a custom cable for it. The directions on how to do this are on YouTube or on Google. If you Google for SDS100 custom GPS install, you'll see it. It's actually not too bad to install and set up. I used heat shrink on all mine, and I added a little extra cable for install in the vehicle or whatever to make it a little bit easier. It actually works out pretty good. So first of all, I'll show you roughly how much it draws. I'm just going to use a portable battery pack here with a with a USB voltage and amperage readout on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug the GPS in first. And you'll notice once you plug it in, the little light is on solid until you get a full satellite sync. Once you get a full satellite sync, that red button on, or that red LED will start to flash. And there we go. We have lock and the house switch actually works pretty good. So just with the GPS plugged in alone, we are drawing about half of a watt. Looks like 0.6 on peaks, 0.67 on peaks, or 0.1 amp at 5 volts. So some reference information there for you. Then we'll go ahead and turn on the scanner, SDS100 Uniden, and we'll show you what it's going to draw with that. Waiting for it to come on. And I am loading the full database here right now in California, so that's where I'm located. Take a second here. As you know, it takes a while. The mod actually wasn't too difficult. It took me maybe 20 minutes to do all the soldering. If you're handy with a soldering iron, it does not take very long to do. Take a little extra time to make it look neat, and do your heat shrink on it. And I did buy the USB minis, and I got a pack of 15 for $9. So the whole thing cost me 40 bucks. Let's just say 40 bucks, and I had cables at home that I was able to do. Okay, to use. We're up and scanning right now. I'm going to go ahead and change my location. I'll set my location to zip code USA, and we're going to go 55710, which is northeast Minnesota. We'll wait till it loads all of that. And the way I set it up, I've got it set up so that my adapter will not only feed the GPS sentences in, but it will also charge the battery, which is kind of nice. And just wait till that loads. And since we're not in St. Louis County in northeast Minnesota, we probably won't hear a lot, but for the sake of the St. Louis County, now we'll go ahead and just plug the GPS in. Okay, and we're in. And look at that, it's now going to change because we're in California. It's going to load the California database. As you see, it didn't take long at all. Literally seconds once the GPS is synced to the satellites. And while that's loading, I'm going to show you here how much we're drawing. We are drawing 2.5 watts or half an amp. So just some information there if you're curious about how much power this is drawing. And we're just loading our database now. And there we are. And we are scanning Santa Clara County, where I'm at. So, and you'll see down here, the little GPS icon is illuminated, showing that we do have GPS. Another thing you can do is you can go down, go into your menu and go into the weather operation and go into weather scan.
Every 15 seconds.
And it will show you, you can configure it to show the latitude and longitude so we know exactly where we're at. Now, just to show you here, there's our latitude and longitude. If we unplug it, it's going to tell you that there's no GPS here in a second. Or it should. Yep, there we go. Now it says no GPS. So we'll plug that back in. And wait a second. And there we've got our GPS coordinates there again. So, several people online were saying mine doesn't show the GPS coordinates in the weather monitor. Well, there's an easy way to fix that. I go into your settings and to display options and go down to customize, go down to set weather mode, and you're going to go down here, all the way down here to the bottom area, and you're going to set your latitude and longitude there. So you highlight, this is going to be on yours, it very well likely will be empty as it was on mine, and select it and do select option item, and then latitude, it's going to show empty, so go down and do latitude for this one, and then back out, and then for the next one down right below it, you can set your longitude. Again, yours is going to be very likely going to be set empty, so just set that to longitude and select it, and then going back out, and then you'll have your latitude and longitude listed there. And there we go. Latitude, longitude, telling us that our GPS is working. It's feeding the sentences in correctly, and the Uniden is reading it. Another problem I've seen people have with these is they don't have the correct baud rate set for the GPS. So let's go down into our settings, and let's make sure I'm doing this right here. Oops. It's not settings, it's going to be under menu. Oh, let's see. Go back in here again. Maybe it was in settings. I just wasn't seeing it. Or not. Set your location. Okay, so it's menu, set your location, set up GPS, set serial port, and for the Globalsat BR-355S4, you want to make sure it's set to 4,800 bits per second. And location format doesn't really seem to matter. And there you go. Now, if you wanted to be able to display the latitude and longitude on your main scan page, you could simply change one of the fields here to be latitude and longitude. Obviously, you'd lose the default in there on mine. I've got advanced, more descriptive display on here. At any rate, that's it, and it works good. It's a lot less expensive than the Uniden, which is over $100 right now, and it's not too bad to do. So anyway, I hope this helps somebody out. This is KI0GU. We'll talk to you later.